Okay, so I wanted to make a little quick video of talking about why I haven't really uploaded much of this server here. Um, Mainly the thing that I'm kind of having a problem with is the internet more or less being stable. And with the internet not being really stable, it's kind of hard to enjoy playing this, to be perfectly honest. So it is one of the things, I mean, more or less as well, it's like the only time I would prefer to really be on is more or less the weekend. And also the fact that right now, uh, between holidays and the fact of trying to obtain a job and whatnot, it's very much of a struggle. So it is a few of the reasons why, as well as coming up soon, like maybe a week and a half or something. Wife is actually leaving to go to her dad's for Christmas, so trying to do some stuff with her and everything before she leaves for roughly a month. So, there is because more or less there is benefits of just doing a Minecraft video because I can easily record for like 30 minutes if that's all I have time for, or I can record for an hour out of the day, and that be what I do. So it is a lot easier that, and the fact that I can play it without having internet. The only thing I need internet access for is to open up the the launcher and launch the mod pack. So that is a few of the reasons why I haven't really been doing much on here. Also, as well, it's just it gets to a point to where when you've played a game for so long, I mean, I've said this numerous times, I know I have, but, I've played RuneScape now for going on, I think, 11, maybe 12 years. Well, actually, I guess it's getting pretty close to, well, I guess, yeah, it's getting somewhat close to actually 14 years, actually. In 2015, it would be 14 years of playing this game, obviously off and on, and obviously not the actual game itself, but for the most part, um, just the game in general. I've pretty much, off and on played it ever since 2001. So with that being said, you kind of get a little burnt out on a game for playing it for so long. So, I mean, that is another thing as well. I obviously would prefer to play things that I'm enjoying, but possibly whenever I do actually have a job and everything, it might come to the fact that, it could be enjoyable to play this just because, it is a rather chill thing to play. Um, but it gets to the point where when you're doing what I'm doing, it almost seems like you're, in a sense, working. It gets to that point where you're grinding so much for something that it feels, in a sense, kind of like you're, like slaving over doing that. Especially, the slow things, like agility and especially Hunter. It's kind of weird though with Hunter just because in RuneScape, Hunter is one of the more or less faster skills in the game. I think it's like I want to say like third or fourth fastest skill or something to get to 99 and 200 mil experience. So it's just kind of weird to play a game that it feels like you're working, if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, I just want to make this quick little video just to explain exactly why I haven't really been uploading stuff of this server. So yeah, more or less it'll probably be a lot more of playing Minecraft just because, I mean, I honestly can't stop playing that game. It's just one of those things, you start playing it and you get so hooked to it, especially over the fact of how much a mod can change it. It's such a universal game that it can change, from day to day. Someone makes some amazing mod that goes together so well with, like 20 other mods or something, the fact that the game's open source, like if, for instance, like people that make RuneScape private servers, right? They always try to make something that's rather close to the game itself. Most people don't really kind of do custom things for the most part. So that is one of the things that kind of can get a little boring. I mean, obviously, they always have custom stuff where you can teleport places and, things like that. Maybe make something a little bit easier. But for the most part, honestly, it's it's the same old thing. I mean, not really much changes. They'll make like a skill easier to do, but for the most part, it's literally the same thing. I've always enjoyed this game. RuneScape has always been something that I've loved, and I've played it for so damn long. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll quit uploading videos of the server or RuneScape in general, but for the time being, it's going to be one of those things that if I do upload a video, it'll be somewhat kind of rare in a sense, because like I said, like I have to put hours upon hours, literally playing for hours in a day just to be able to have something to show for. So, yeah, I hope people don't get um, too annoyed with the fact of me not actually uploading videos of the server and whatnot. Like I said, I do enjoy it. It's not that. It's just the fact that when you get to a certain point of playing a game for so long, you just can't continue playing it. Like, I mean, back whenever I was a kid, I would play this game during summertime, anywhere from like 10 hours to 16 hours a day. Whenever out of school, have nothing to do, this is primarily what I did being a kid. And it was enjoyable at that point. But when you get to a point where you know so much about the game that you could do things in the most efficient way and get things done really quick, it makes the game a little easy. That's why I stopped playing actual RuneScape, because it just got too easy. Now, granted, a private server, yeah, in a sense, that's still ridiculously easy. Experience rates are high as hell, things like that. Um, but, private servers also negate the effect of needing to pay membership, needing to pay money and stuff to actually have fun with the game. But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about though for this video. Is just a reason of why I haven't really been uploading stuff for this server and everything. I'm gonna continue to just do Minecraft stuff for now until I'm able to enjoy this game again, and things like that. I mean, really, if anything I play, it's gonna be on the weekends mostly, if I really play much at all. I mean, maybe out of the week, get on like a few times out of the week to do something, get supplies for skills for the weekend. But I mean, one of the things I wanted to do was get the Runique title, but I think I still need quite a bit more to, bit more time to actually obtain that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, though. Um, so yeah, like I said, I hope people don't get too discouraged of me, not wanting to play this too much anymore. But yeah, I uh, I do hope people people understand what I'm saying and everything. So yeah, I guess I will see you in the next one. Peace.